Cars are incredible machines, right? I mean, they're packed with technology, they get us from point A to point B, and some of them are just downright beautiful to look at. But what if I told you there's a whole other side to your car, a side filled with secrets that automakers don't really want you to know about? That's right, folks. Today we're diving deep into the world of automotive secrets. We're talking about those hidden features, those sneaky design choices, and those things your car might be doing behind your back. Think of it like we're about to unlock the cheat codes to your car, except these codes won't give you infinite lives. They'll give you infinite knowledge. Get ready to be surprised, maybe even a little shocked, because we're about to reveal 21 car secrets that could change the way you think about your vehicle forever. Let's unlock them together. Ever feel like your car is speaking a different language? Well, it might be, and it's probably hiding a secret menu from you. That's right, many cars have a hidden diagnostic menu, kind of like a secret back room where all the technical information hangs out. Now, accessing this menu usually requires a specific combination of button presses, almost like you're inputting a Konami code for your car. It's different for every manufacturer and even different models. But once you're in, oh boy, it's like you've unlocked a treasure trove of information. You can find all sorts of data in there, everything from your battery voltage to your brake pad health. It's like a real-time checkup for your car, giving you a peek behind the curtain that your mechanic might not even tell you about. So how do you access this automotive matrix? Well, a quick Google search with your car's make, model, and the phrase diagnostic menu should do the trick. Just be warned, you're going to see some technical stuff in there, so maybe don't go messing with anything unless you know what you're doing. Okay, this next secret is a little bit conspiracy theory-ish, but hear me out. Have you ever noticed how cars seem to become outdated faster these days? Like, as soon as you drive a new car off the lot, a newer, shinier model comes out. Well, some people, and I'm talking about industry insiders here, whisper that it's not entirely a coincidence. They say some automakers actually engineer their cars to become obsolete faster. Now, I'm not saying they're intentionally building cars to fall apart, but by limiting software updates for older models or using materials that might not be as durable, they're essentially encouraging you to upgrade more often. It's a bit of a touchy subject, and it's hard to prove definitively, but it definitely makes you think, right? Are we really in control of our car buying decisions, or are we being subtly influenced by the manufacturers? It's something to ponder the next time you're tempted by that shiny new model. We've all been there. You're at the dealership looking at a shiny new car and the sticker boasts an impressive MPG figure. Wow, you think this car practically runs on hopes and dreams? But then, you drive it off the lot, and reality sets in. That fuel gauge seems to be dropping faster than your enthusiasm for parallel parking. What gives? Well, here's the secret. Those fuel economy figures advertised by automakers, they're not always as realistic as you might think. See, those MPG numbers are achieved under very specific, very controlled conditions. We're talking about perfectly flat roads, ideal temperatures, and drivers who probably whisper to their cars instead of actually driving them. In the real world, with its hills, traffic jams, and, actual driving conditions, those fuel economy numbers can take a serious hit. Now, I'm not saying automakers are lying, but they're definitely presenting you with the best-case scenario. It's like that friend who always looks amazing in photos, but then shows up to brunch looking a little different. Ah, the key fob. That little plastic rectangle that unlocks your car and makes you feel like you have a direct line to your vehicle's soul. But I'm willing to bet that you're only using a fraction of its true power. You see, those key fobs can do a lot more than just lock and unlock your doors. They're like the Swiss Army knives of the automotive world, hiding secret features that most people don't even know exist. For example, did you know that on some cars, you can roll down all the windows by holding down the unlock button? Perfect for those scorching summer days when you want to air out your car before getting in. And that's not all. Some key fobs let you remotely start your car, adjust the seat settings, and even pop open the trunk. It's like having a mini command center right in your pocket. So, I urge you, take a closer look at your key fob, consult your owner's manual, I know, nobody reads those, and see what hidden talents your little plastic friend possesses. You might be surprised by what you find. We all have that inner speed demon, that little voice urging us to put the pedal to the metal and see what this baby can do. But there's a secret guardian angel watching over us, a silent force preventing us from reaching warp speed. I'm talking, of course, about the speed limiting governor. This little piece of technology is built into many modern cars, and its job is to prevent the car from exceeding a certain speed, usually around 120 to 154 miles per hour. Now, some people might see this as a buzzkill, a limit to their automotive freedom. But the truth is, the speed governor is there for a reason. Safety. At those high speeds, even a small mistake can have catastrophic consequences. Think of it this way. The speed limiting governor is like that friend who stops you from having one too many drinks. They might seem annoying at the time, but they're really just looking out for you. So the next time you're tempted to push your car to its limits, remember the speed limiting governor is there for a reason, and it might just save your life. Have you ever wished your car had more storage space? Like, wouldn't it be great if you could just magic away all those random items that seem to accumulate in your back seat? Well, guess what? Your car might already have the solution: hidden storage compartments. That's right, automakers love to tuck away these little cubby holes in the most unexpected places. They're like Easter eggs for your stuff. You might find a secret compartment under your floor mats, a hidden drawer under your passenger seat, or even a secret cubby behind your infotainment screen. These compartments are perfect for storing valuables, important documents, or even just that emergency stash of snacks that you swear you'll only touch in case of a road trip apocalypse. So, channel your inner Indiana Jones, grab your owner's manual, it's time to dust that thing off, and embark on a quest to discover all the secret storage compartments your car has to offer. We've all been there. It's a sweltering summer day, and you walk towards your car with the enthusiasm of a penguin approaching a tanning bed. You know that the inside of your car is going to be an oven, but you brace yourself and open the door anyway. But what if I told you there's a better way, that you could walk into a perfectly climate-controlled car, even on the hottest or coldest days? Well, my friends, let me introduce you to the magic of cabin preconditioning. Now, this feature isn't available on every car, but if you're lucky enough to have it, you can basically become the master of your car's climate. Using a phone app, you can remotely start your car, adjust the temperature, and even turn on the heated or cooled seats. So by the time you step inside, it's like stepping into your own personal oasis. No more scorching seats, no more freezing steering wheels, just pure, blissful comfort. You're driving down the road minding your own business when suddenly, your car starts to accelerate uncontrollably. You slam on the brakes, but nothing happens. It's a driver's worst nightmare, a scenario straight out of a Hollywood action movie. But what if I told you there's a safety feature built into many modern cars that's designed to prevent this exact situation? It's called the brake override system, and it's like a secret weapon against unintended acceleration. Here's how it works. If the car's computer detects that both the accelerator and brake pedals are being pressed at the same time, it assumes that something's wrong. Maybe the accelerator pedal is stuck, or maybe the driver's foot slipped. Whatever the reason, the brake override system kicks in and prioritizes the brakes. It's like a safety net for your car, a last line of defense against unintended acceleration. Horsepower, that magical number that gets car enthusiasts all revved up. It's a measure of a car's power, its ability to go from 0 to 60 in the blink of an eye. But what if I told you that the horsepower figures advertised by automakers aren't always entirely accurate? That your car might actually be more powerful than you think? It's true. You see, when automakers test their car's horsepower, they do it under ideal conditions. We're talking about engine dynos, controlled environments, and probably a team of engineers whispering sweet nothings to the engine. But in the real world, with its varying temperatures, different altitudes, and, actual driving conditions, a car's horsepower can fluctuate. And sometimes those fluctuations can work in your favor. There have been cases where car owners have taken their vehicles to independent dynos and discovered that their cars were actually producing more horsepower than advertised. It's like finding out you have a secret superpower. Remember the good old days when you bought a car and that was it? You paid your money, you got your car, and all its features were yours to enjoy. Well, folks, those days are fading faster than the new car smell. The automotive industry is undergoing a bit of a revolution, and it involves those three little words that strike fear into the hearts of consumers everywhere. Subscription features. That's right, automakers are increasingly locking features behind paywalls, requiring you to pay monthly or annual fees to access things that used to come standard. Heated seats? That'll be $19.99 a month, please. Remote start? That's an extra $9.99 a month. Want your car to, actually drive itself? Well, prepare to shell out hundreds of dollars a month for that privilege. It's like they're turning our cars into smartphones on wheels, with endless microtransactions designed to nickel and dime us to death. The VIN, that seemingly random string of letters and numbers on your car's dashboard. Most people probably just glance at it to make sure it matches their insurance card and then forget all about it. But what if I told you that your VIN is more than just an identification number? It's like a secret code, a hidden language that reveals the entire history of your car. Every digit in your VIN represents a specific piece of information about your car, from its manufacturing plant to its engine size. It's like a fingerprint, unique to your vehicle. And once you know how to decode it, you can unlock a treasure trove of knowledge about your car's past. You can find out where it was built, what kind of engine it originally had, and even if it's been in any major accidents. It's like being a car detective, piecing together the clues to uncover the true story of your vehicle. So, your check engine light just came on. Great, now what? Well, before you rush to the mechanic and empty your wallet, you might be tempted to try a little DIY magic. I'm talking about those secret reset codes that promise to make those pesky warning lights disappear. Now, I'm not gonna lie, these reset codes can be tempting. After all, who wants to deal with the hassle and expense of a mechanic if they don't have to? And in some cases, these reset codes might actually temporarily clear the warning light. But here's the catch, they don't actually fix the underlying problem. It's like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. Sure, it might cover up the problem for a little while, but eventually, that bullet wound is going to need some serious medical attention. The same goes for your car. If your check engine light is on, it's a sign that something's wrong. Ignoring it or trying to mask it with reset codes is only going to delay the inevitable and could potentially lead to more serious and expensive problems down the road. Warranties. Those magical agreements that promise to protect us from costly repairs. We love them when we have them and, well, we curse them when we don't. But what if I told you that there's a chance you might have more warranty coverage than you realize? I'm talking about those elusive ghost warranties, the ones that automakers don't always advertise but are legally obligated to honor. These ghost warranties can cover various components and repairs, from engine parts to emissions systems. Sometimes they're extensions of the original factory warranty, and sometimes they're separate warranties issued to address specific issues or recalls. The problem is that these ghost warranties are often shrouded in mystery. Automakers don't always make it easy to find information about them, and you might not even know they exist unless you dig deep into your owner's manual or contact the manufacturer directly. The roar of an engine, the growl of the exhaust, these are the sounds that stir the souls of car enthusiasts. But what if I told you that some of those sounds might not be as authentic as you think? That some automakers are using speakers to enhance or even completely fake engine noises? It's true. With the rise of electric vehicles and fuel-efficient engines, cars are becoming quieter. And while that's great for reducing noise pollution, it's not so great for those of us who love the visceral thrill of a roaring engine. So, to bridge the gap, some automakers have resorted to using speakers to pump artificial engine sounds into the cabin. These sounds are often carefully engineered to mimic the sound of a traditional combustion engine, complete with revs, growls, and pops. And in some cases, these artificial sounds are even piped through the car's exhaust system to create the illusion of a powerful engine note for those outside the vehicle. You think your daily commute is tough? Try being a car in a manufacturer's test fleet. These vehicles endure more torture than a contestant on a reality TV show, all in the name of safety and reliability. Before a car ever hits the showroom floor, it's subjected to a battery of grueling tests designed to push it to its absolute limits. We're talking about extreme temperatures, bone-jarring potholes, and enough high-speed runs to make a Formula One driver break a sweat. Automakers have secret test tracks and facilities all over the world where they put their cars through the ringer. They're driven through scorching deserts, over snow-covered mountain passes, and even submerged in water to ensure they can withstand whatever Mother Nature throws at them. These tests are not for the faint of heart, and they're certainly not something you'd want to try at home. They're designed to expose any weaknesses or flaws in the car's design so that engineers can address them before it reaches the hands of consumers. In the aftermath of an accident, every detail matters. Eyewitness accounts can be unreliable and memories can fade. But what if I told you that your car has a silent witness, a built-in black box that records everything that happens in those crucial moments before, during, and after a crash? It's called an Event Data Recorder, or EDR, and it's becoming increasingly common in modern vehicles. Now, despite its name, the EDR isn't actually a black box. It's a small device, usually located somewhere in the car's dashboard or center console, that constantly collects data from various sensors throughout the vehicle. This data includes things like speed, braking force, airbag deployment, and even whether or not seatbelts were fastened. In the event of a crash, this data can be invaluable to investigators, helping them to piece together exactly what happened and who was at fault. You're driving down the highway, enjoying the open road, when suddenly, that annoying chime starts going off. Beep, beep, beep. You know the one? That little reminder that you've exceeded the speed limit. It's like your car has turned into your nagging parent, constantly reminding you to slow down and behave. But what if I told you that you can silence those annoying speed chimes, that you can take back control of your auditory experience? It's true. Many modern cars allow you to adjust or even disable the speed alert chimes. Now, before you go crazy and start driving like you're in a Fast and Furious movie, I should warn you that disabling safety features is generally not a good idea. Those speed chimes are there for a reason, to keep you aware of your speed and prevent you from accidentally exceeding the limit. But if you find them overly intrusive or distracting, you might be able to adjust their volume, frequency, or even turn them off completely through your car's infotainment system. You're waiting to pick someone up, so you pull over to the side of the road, put the car in park, and let the engine idle. After all, it's just for a few minutes, right? No harm, no foul. Well, not so fast. What many people don't realize is that idling your car even for short periods can actually burn a surprising amount of fuel. In fact, according to some estimates, idling for just 10 minutes a day can waste up to a gallon of gas per week. Now you might be thinking, it's just a gallon of gas, big deal. But over time, that wasted fuel adds up, both in terms of cost and environmental impact. Idling your car is essentially like throwing money out the window, and it's not just about wasted fuel. Excessive idling can also put unnecessary wear and tear on your engine, potentially leading to costly repairs down the road. Hidden beneath your dashboard, often tucked away behind a flimsy plastic cover, lies a portal to a treasure trove of information about your car. I'm talking about the OBD2 port, a standardized connector that gives you access to your car's inner workings like never before. Now you might be thinking, OBD what, is that some kind of top secret government agency? But fear not, my friends, because the OBD2 port is not nearly as intimidating as it sounds. In fact, with a little know-how and a relatively inexpensive OBD2 scanner, you can unlock a wealth of information about your car's health, performance, and even its deepest, darkest secrets. With an OBD2 scanner, you can read and clear those pesky check engine lights, monitor your engine's vital signs in real time, and even track your fuel economy with pinpoint accuracy. It's like having a team of mechanics on call 24/7, all without the hefty hourly rates. You know that new car smell? That intoxicating aroma of leather, plastic, and dreams? Well, before you inhale it too deeply, you might want to consider this. That new car smell might also be hiding a secret past, a past filled with high-speed runs, tight corners, and maybe even a few near misses. You see, before a car ever reaches your driveway, it's been on quite the adventure. It's been poked, prodded, and pushed to its limits by a team of professional drivers who put it through a rigorous testing process. These test drivers aren't just out for a leisurely Sunday drive. They're trained to identify any squeaks, rattles, or anomalies in the car's performance. They'll take it on the open highway, through city traffic, and even off-road to simulate the different conditions a car might encounter in its lifetime. And while these test drives are essential for ensuring quality control, they also mean that your brand new car might have a few miles on it before you even get behind the wheel. Car recalls, those dreaded announcements that strike fear into the hearts of car owners everywhere. Nobody wants to receive a letter in the mail informing them that their beloved vehicle has a potentially dangerous defect. But what if I told you that you don't have to wait for a recall notice to find out if your car is affected? That there's a secret weapon you can use to stay ahead of the game. It's called the VIN check, and it's like a crystal ball for your car's safety. Using your car's unique vehicle identification number, or VIN, you can access a wealth of information about your car's history, including any open recalls. Simply head to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website, or use one of the many free VIN check tools available online. Enter your car's VIN, and within seconds you'll know if there are any outstanding recalls that require your attention. Well, there you have it, folks. 21 car secrets that automakers don't always advertise but that every car owner should know. From hidden features to sneaky design choices, the automotive world is full of surprises. Now that you've uncovered these secrets, you'll never look at your vehicle the same way again. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more car hacks and hidden features. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your car. The more you know about your vehicle, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions about maintenance, repairs, and even your next car purchase. So, stay curious, keep asking questions, and never stop learning about the amazing machines we call cars. Thanks for watching, and remember, the more you know, the better you drive.